there, this is Lola. Today we're going to talk about the three most common mistakes that Chinese people tend to make when they are trying to learn English in terms of pronunciation. I have been teaching English online for over 3 years now. I actually started by correcting people's pronunciation for fun, for free, and then it developed into systematic courses. I'm not saying that my pronunciation is perfect. I focus more on the comprehensive ability, such as reading, writing, listening, and etc. But I'm not saying that pronunciation is not important. I still want to help out if you're struggling with pronunciation. The first sound I want you to pay attention to is the f and v sound. So stick your tongue out a little bit more because f and s are different.
Boy, so you actually learned something today? What is this, Full House? I think you have to think ahead and live in the moment.
Thank you instead of thank you. You can just gently put your tongue between your teeth. Make sure that the air can go through the gap pretty easily. You really don't have to bite your tongue. That will hurt. The second sound I want to mention is the dark L. That is when the L sound appears after a vowel. For example, school, school, girl, 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 and vowel, vowel. Don't simply omit this sound. It's supposed to be obvious in the words. School instead of school. School, school. And also definitely don't draw back your tongue. Don't sound like score, girl, score, vowel. That's definitely wrong, and it can get you mistaken. For example, when you're finished with your meal, you should say bill, bill, bill. In Britain, right? You shouldn't say beer, beer. Beer is something we drink. Bill is check. When you are pronouncing this sound, actually, the shape of your tongue is pretty much like a spoon. The tip is rather high, but the middle part is low, and then the lower part is high again. Just pretend like you're going to vomit. Feel the tension around your throat, and then So we say mail, email, email, instead of email, email, email.
I think we just found our loophole.
The sounds I've talked about so far, they don't really exist in Chinese. So consequently, people are not familiar with them. So they make a lot of mistakes. But the next sound I'm going to talk about, it actually exists in Chinese. But because people are too familiar with it, they also make mistakes. The sound is R. R. If you have ever heard a foreigner say 中国人, they will sound like 中国人. So these are different. So rose, road, not rose, road, rose. First you have to round your lips, rose, and then make sure that your tongue is in the very middle part of your mouth. Rose, road, right.
The kangaroo's gotta be my favorite in the cast.
So if you like this sort of content, please just hit like. When I started out learning English, my pronunciation was really bad. I was the only 2 students that got detention for my poor pronunciation. So no time is too late, and make efforts. You will get better. Just compare with yourself.